Hello everyone, it's Nasty Nate here, bringing you a one-on-one commentary. Oh shit! Everything went really fast. Hold on a second guys, let me turn the speed down. Alright, so as you can see here, this is an observer game. The way it works is everyone opts in who wants to play. It's basically one-on-one Ops Metalopolis, the new version. It's pretty awesome, I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't checked out the new Ops maps yet, they're pretty badass. I forgot what they're called. I'll post it in the comments though, down below. And they're on the front page though, popularity. At least the Metalopolis map is. So you should have too hard a time finding it on the NA servers. Anyways, I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of casting in this game. I'm just going to be talking about what's new and stuff with my stream and my commentaries and all that stuff. So if you want to just bear with me here, I'm just going to go over some updates and everything. Well, it doesn't look like I can bring up any of the tabs here in the middle, but we're just going to have the production tab open, and I can't set the player cam either for some reason, so I guess these OBS maps are the best for doing replays, but I'll just try to follow along while I'm talking. Anyways, I haven't been streaming a lot and doing a lot of videos lately because school just started this week. I'm back on back to school and work. I have a campus job, so I'm going to be pretty busy with all that. If you want to know, I'm an environmental science major, upperclassman, and I also work on campus. I do a job that involves driving people around after dark. It's called campus escort, which is pretty awesome to have a job where I can say that I'm an escort, a male escort. So anyways, enough about me and my escort service. The reason I wasn't doing any casting last weekend is because I was in Irvine at the Collegiate StarCraft League Invitational. We went down there all the way from Reno. It was like a 9-10 hour drive, and we stayed there the whole weekend, participated in the crazy LAN, and there were some awesome videos that I will be also posting in the comments down below about just videos from the CSL Invitational. We actually got up on stage at one point for one of our series of matches against San Jose, I believe. So I'll be posting a link to that so you guys can watch it if you're curious. We didn't do the greatest. A lot of the schools there, of course, very good schools. They had a lot of GMs. They had Bile Svenny while I was there, and some other guy who was really popular, but Mystic or something. But yeah, they had some good players there. But it was pretty awesome because we actually had some good casters, at least well-known casters, that did a good job at the tournament. We had Megu Mixbear was one of them. She's a streamer. She's a Master League female player. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. And there's also Duran, who is the NASL caster, who was there as well, which was pretty awesome to have them cast our games for our school, because none of us ever thought we would have awesome, famous StarCraft people casting our games, because none of us are that great. But anyways, the games are actually really cool, especially the last game in the series we played against San Jose. A lot of people had a lot of good things to say about that, and they wanted to see more from this guy, Blindo, who's on our team. His name is Blindo because he's actually blind in one eye, so he doesn't have any depth perception. But it doesn't seem to affect his ability to play StarCraft because he's actually pretty good. He's high Diamond League, and during the CSL match against San Jose, he actually almost beat a Grandmaster Protoss as Terran. He has a very interesting strategy that the casters were very unfamiliar with, and they wanted to see more from him. So when he said he's going to get a stream up pretty soon, and as soon as he does, I'll send you guys a link to check out Blindo. I know a lot of people on the chat were wanting that, so I'll let you guys know. I'll also probably cast some games I'm going to get him to send me some games, and I'm going to do some casting of those games with this interesting Terran vs Protoss strat. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but I'll keep you guys in the dark for now until you watch those games from the CSL or the replays that I'm going to cast. Wow, okay. Let's see what just happened in the units tab. In this game, I'm actually going to talk about this game, yeah. I know, right? It's crazy. It seems that Dream Smasher is behind 2 workers, but he just surrounded a bunch of my Zerglings, so maybe we're about even. Well, he's got his expansion up already as well. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. I will cast some Blindo games for all you people out there that want to see him play. And please go check out the video. I highly recommend the CSL matches, especially the last one with Blindo playing, which is awesome. Also our 2v2 match. The way the CSL works is you have 4 1-on-1 matches and 1 2v2 match. So you have a 2v2 team, and our 2v2 team actually did pretty well too, so you can check that game out if you like. So what I'm casting here is of course me against this guy Dream Smasher, who is a Master Zerg, and we're just doing the Zergling Baneling back and forth right now, trying to squeeze out as many workers as we can while doing some damage to our opponents, which is pretty typical in the ZvZ, especially on close positions, small maps like this. Looks like he's getting up a spine crawler while he hits some drones, and I can't really tell who's ahead. He is behind 2 workers, but it's pretty even actually. His Zergling count's a little higher than mine. Hopefully he doesn't suicide any of these Zerglings and my Banelings here, but it's really close right now. We've been going back and forth, but overall, oh god, that was terrible. Why did I do that? That was a terrible Baneling micro. You always want to move your Banelings away from Zerglings and let your other Zerglings pick off the ones they send in to pick off your Banelings. It's really confusing. I know it sounds confusing, but it's not too hard once you figure it out. Anyways, this will be nice. Nope, that was kind of an unfortunate spot to blow up, but I'm going to be able to repel this with just enough units. Meanwhile, Dream Smasher gearing up to do some macro, it looks like, with the Spine Crawler here. Myself as well, I'm going to be getting a Roach worn out. Oh, there's another thing I wanted to say, that I'm going to be pretty busy, as I already said, with school and with work, because I'm a full-time student and I have a part-time job, so it's kind of a lot of work. Most of my StarCraft time is going to be spent, at least over the semester, with my college team, practicing with them, playing CSL matches against other schools and stuff. So unfortunately, that means that my streaming and casting time will be somewhat limited. So I'll try to do this when I can, but it's not going to be as much as I've been doing the last month or so since I started doing this. But I'll try to get back into it and do as much as I can, and I want to keep this going. Hopefully get some people interested in some coaching lessons, because obviously this would be awesome to have a source of income, however small. My plan is to charge $10 an hour for people if they want to be coached by me. I know I'm not the best player to coach people. A lot of people on the forums seemed pretty upset when I said I wanted to coach, but you know, if you can pay me $10 an hour for a Masters Zerg coach, or you can pay a pro like $300 an hour, so you know, I mean, if you don't have any friends that can help you out, you might as well. If you have the money, you can get some coaching lessons for pretty cheap. So I think it seems like a reasonable deal to me. I don't know what people were angry about on the forums, but apparently they didn't want me to coach anyone. So anyways, we'll see about that. If anyone sends me an email or whatever, or just put a comment in my Twitch or my YouTube, wherever you want to send it. And if you're interested, that's great. I can do some coaching for you. But I'm gonna keep doing YouTube and streaming as much as possible. It won't be like I said, it won't be a lot, and but I'm gonna do some of it. So, and hopefully when I'm less busy, I'll have time to really get back into it and pump out a lot of videos for you guys and stream all the time, do play them like every day, etc. Blah blah blah. But yeah. Anyways, back to this game. Looks like someone's getting their lair. That would be me. The hatchery. Okay. Anyways, now I just remembered the name of this map. It's called Peep Show or Peepmode. Peepmode, that's the one. You guys want to search for Peepmode on on the custom games if you want to do the new observer maps, which are, I think, a lot better than the old observer maps. They have a lot more options you can set, and it's pretty cool, like the little interface where you have like a bunch of guys in a circle fighting for a chance to play, and then you can also set like no close position spawns. You can set up all these options, which are really awesome. Looks like Dream Smasher is going to be moving his queen off creep, and that's kind of unfortunate because it's going to die now. He had enough roaches easily to defend that, but he wasn't in position, so sucks for him, I guess. Meanwhile, I'm getting roach speed. I'm ahead on workers by 6, and what else is in the production tab? I have no upgrades yet. What about our friend here? Does he have any? No, he's not getting any upgrades either. It looks like he's going to push me here, so I'm going to try to defend this. It's going to be close, though, looks like. We have a couple more roaches, but not the best position. Our race position isn't great either, but he's reinforcing with lings, which are actually pretty good if you have roach and roach battles and you're reinforced with lings, because lings just absorb some damage. That's crazy it sounds, and you can reinforce with them really quickly because they're really fast. They get across the map quickly, a lot faster than reinforcement roaches, so they're pretty good to reinforce your roach army, I'd say. But looks like it's going to be really, really close. Just barely held him off here. Now he's going to push back. So, still pretty close, I'd say. Still, I'm ahead 4 workers. That's not huge. Same number of roaches. Same number of queens. I guess it's about time to take a 3rd base. So I'm going to try to do that right now while counter-attacking. The other cool thing about this custom is that if things are being produced, it puts the name above their portrait. So you can, if you see like a building being produced, like a hatchery or some kind of tech structure, and you don't know what it is because it's warping in, or if it's still being constructed in the early stages, you can actually see what it is without clicking on it, which is really awesome. I don't believe, if you're playing the game, I don't believe it shows that because that would just get in the way, but if you're observing or in the replay, apparently it will show that there's something being built. Like you can see it says hatchery right here, which is really awesome. So it looks like I might be gearing up for some kind of attack here. I've lost quite a few roaches out. 10 more roaches than my opponent now, in fact, but he has some spine claws and he's on the defender's advantage, so we'll see what happens here if I decide to attack or not. Getting an Evo Chamber and Burrow Tech as well. Burrow is always really, really good, especially when you can catch your Zerg opponent off guard. You can simply turn the tide in a battle. If he doesn't have a Overseer out, he has to morph it in or build a Spore Crawler, because you get so much health back when you burrow that it's so worth it in roach and roach battles. So it looks like I'm up 5 or more on the roach count. He's got a little better position though, and my guys are still rallying in, so I'm going to have to pull back. Really close battle right there. Looks like I'll re-engage him. Not sure if this is the best idea, but really close game so far. Looks like he might pull ahead. No, I have reinforcements, but so does he, so this is the closest roach battle you'll ever see, basically. Either player seems to be able to get the advantage here. So just making roaches, and that's it. Both of us are not doing anything else but make roaches because we're just really scared right now. We have to, just have constant production of roaches so we can stop the other player from pushing and winning the game. Because that looks like we're both playing really high roach aggressive builds. But now I have Burrow, so I can regenerate all the health on these roaches that just fought in that battle. Meanwhile, all his roaches are getting very low health. So this is probably going to be really favoring me. Plus, it looks like he's going to walk right on top of me and lose a bunch of roaches. So Burrow pretty much won me that fight. Probably won me the game. In fact, we'll see what happens. But just having all that health back is just so good when your opponent doesn't have it and you do. I don't even realized, may not have even realized that I have Burrow, so I don't see any I don't see any sort of overseer. I guess he wasn't watching his roaches when I unburrowed there. So he doesn't even know that he has burrow doing a 10 with. But I'm getting tunneling claws now. He's getting some zerglings and finally working on a couple upgrades. Okay. That may not be the best option right now because I'm going to push out. He really needs to just have pure production at this point. Because my roach army is... No, it's... Yeah, it's a little bigger than his. 8 roaches bigger. Here we go. Slow this down a little bit. See what happens. That's a lot of roaches. But I now have 24 roaches here. Just burrowed him, got all that health back. His roaches, no such luck. He doesn't have burrow, so he can't get any health back. And now it looks like my roaches are pushing ahead and destroying his army, so it looks like this could be the end for him. This overseer way too late to do anything to stop me from pushing here. Where he really lost this, it wasn't this, it was morphing this overseer way too late and also getting these upgrades, I think, which could have been more roaches. Because he just doesn't have enough roaches now to defend this attack. I mean, obviously you need to get upgrades at some point, but you should cancel them as soon as you see like an opponent attacking if they're not going to be done in time, because especially if it's gonna, it's going to be a close battle, you don't want to you want to have as many roaches as you can to defend that. So you should have canceled those and got burrow detection sooner. But anyways, that was that. It was a really close game until the end there. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.